So hey guys, it's FiboSai, and I know it's been a long time since I last uploaded a video, around 4 months possibly. I don't really have an excuse. I just wasted all my whole summer holiday doing nothing, and now university has started, so I had a lot of other things to do. But anyways, here I have something special for you guys. This is a thing that's called Catch Me If You Can, if I'm correct. The thing it's about is you get about 1 hour to catch yourself some Pokemon, but on a certain route or a cave that you get out random for the episode for the not episode edition you're playing. I played Pokemon Platinum, as you see it in this on this picture here. It's a map of the Sinnoh region, and then yeah, I got routes like the route 100, 225, and I think that the mountain where you can catch Heatran and stuff like this. These were only two really good routes I could think I could get, and the other ones were just crap. And I have to admit, Pokemon Platinum is way better than all the other games. I think I had somewhere I had a match when I played a guy who who played with Heart Soul Silver and completely destroyed him because I just had a lot better Pokemon. And then there's an additional rule: you cannot train Pokemon, you cannot TM them, you cannot give them an item. You just have to use them as you catch them. So you have 1 hour. You have 1 hour, and you have to try to get the best out of it. My result was pretty bad. My team is very weak to some types. You'll see it when you get to the battle. So I hope you all enjoy this, and let's get right to it. Alright, the first battle is just to showcase how weak this team really is to some certain types. My opponent leads off with the Pokemon that counters my whole team. Gyarados. I have nothing to take water moves. I think I have two rock ground Pokemon, I have one fire ground Pokemon, and I have nothing that resists water, so there's really nothing I can do. This Weezing is the only thing that comes close to a Gyarados counter, and since it's not EV trained in any sort, it also cannot take the face Aqua Tails that well. At least Hex plays a little bit in my favor and gives me the Poison Hex, and that means I'm gonna be able to it KO him with Sludge Bomb. It didn't really make too much of a difference. If I didn't get the Poison Axe, I would have just used Explosion next turn and KO'd it that way. Either way, he has to bring in another Pokemon, another annoying water type, which I can't do anything about, and just kill me off. So there now only one thing remaining that can do something against this Tentacruel, which is my Wish Catch versus Epic. You probably wonder why I call this thing Pepsi, and that's kind of a weird story. Like, once I played Pokemon Emeralds, and I wanted to breed a Pokemon that knows 2 or 3 1 moves, and then I wanted to use this Swish Cash as a breeding partner, and I called it Pepsi. And I thought, okay, let's call this Swish Cash just here Pepsi again, and remind of the good old Pepsi from my Diamonds times. No, not Diamonds, Emeralds. I keep on screwing up. So here's another Pokemon weak to water, and he gets just one shot. I probably should have switched to something else, not this one. Yeah, it might have been a good idea if I would actually be able to outspeed, but I still don't know if I would. So next Pokemon is Fearow. At least I can kill his wow, I keep on forgetting the names. Snover. Yeah, that's its name. Fearow really sucks in this whole tournament. It never did anything. And now comes Dewgong, another Pokemon I can't touch. And I think it also has Ice Body, which heals himself up. Gives him something like a leftovers recovery as long as the hail is falling. And again, I can't really touch the thing. Especially since he has recovery now. And I have my Wish Cash, which is the only good Pokemon I have on this team. And at least magnitude does a decent amounts, but he has Stab, Blizzard, 100% accuracy in the hail. He has a really well-built team, and he also had Yeah, he had a route which contained a lot of water Pokemon, so that's the reason why he has such a positive matchup against my whole team. My team really can't handle water types, and he had three of them. And now you see this reason why this Wish Catcher is so great, because it has rest, and because no Pokemon in this meta game is EV trained. You won't be doing a lot of damage, and even though Wishcash does not have the best defense, it has high HP and has only one weakness, which is not that common. And again, he has another type that's really positive. He has a grass type, which just can't be taken down in this meta game if there is no grass type. That's just a fact. But he happens to have an Informer for Roselia, and Roselia one-shots my other rock ground type, which I couldn't think of a better name than just dot dot dot. Alright then, Pepsi's my last one, and he will get one shot by freaking Pedal Dance. And that will be game number 1, with quite a devastating loss, but I couldn't do anything. I would have had to get major hacks in order to win this. Or just get really lucky with the switches and over predictions and or something like this. Yeah, as soon as I saw the Gyarados, I know that I've lost, and yeah, that it was just no chance for me. Okay, let's get to next one. That's the guy who was playing with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, if I'm not mistaken, and he has pretty weak Pokemon. This Raticate is probably one of the stronger ones. Or is it? Or is he really Heart Gold, Soul Silver? I don't remember. Maybe this one has playing on Platinum too, but he has got weaker routes to pick his Pokemon, or he's just not as good. That's the last one. Here's Machoke, which revenge kills my Bombette. I built this team right after I played Paper Mario, so I named my Chiro, what's it called, Graveler. I'm messing up German names and English names and Japanese names and everything. Yeah, that's the problem if I never really play English games aside from Pokemon hacks on the emulator. But anyway, let's get back. He all has a pretty similar team. Most of the guys he uses are the same, but I I know my team, and I know my weaknesses, and I know my strengths. So I know exactly what I have to do here. I know that Weezing can't touch Groudon, and I know that the camera up the slow and Weezing will outspeed it, so I can kill it. And I also know that Firo can't do anything against Weezing. I don't know. I think this guy just has nothing to really take down my Weezing. That's why he sends in Firo, now goes for Agility, which is completely senseless since he was already faster. And he goes for a Burgora Drill Peck, which gets a crit, which it wouldn't have done a lot in other ways. And now he has a Rhydon, and I go for Explosion because it's the powerful move I can use against Rhydon. Sludge Bomb won't do anything, Double Hit won't do anything, and I forgot what my last move is. I thought just the Explosion would be the best way, and that will give me a free switch into my Pepsi, the Wish Cache, to go for Aqua Tail, 4 times super effective. In comes Weezing, and again I know Weezing can't touch Rhydon. The Explosion, as you saw, did around 1/3, or maybe even, this one does a little bit more. Maybe his Weezing is a bit more offensive, or my Rhydon has less defense than his. I know I can take I probably can take, but I don't want to risk it, so I go out to Firo. I know I can take one and then threaten him out with a flying move. And he goes out to his own Rhydon, and I know Stone Edge is coming, so I go out to Pepsi, and that puts me pretty much in a win-win situation, because nothing he has left on his team can take water or ground moves, so I'm free to go for Aqua Tail. Machoke is his last. I'm faster, surprisingly, or maybe it's natural. I don't really know Machoke's speed. I never faced Machoke in battles because there's Machamp, but you obviously can't catch Machamp in wild battles, so it's only logical that you only see Machoke. Anyway, battle number 3. This one against the girl on the water. What do you guess? It's a Gyarados. Holy shit, a Gyarados again. I don't really remember what happened here, but both times I faced the Gyarados, I tried to go for Explosion to take it down in case my opponent overpredicts. And I'm gonna change for the win again, my Weezing, which is the best thing I have to take on this Gyarados. And this time I don't want to choke around, I just explode. I don't want to risk not getting the Poison Hex again with Sludge Bomb, so I thought this would be the safest option. Alright, I got Furo because it's the fastest thing in half, and outcome is fucking Farfetch'd. I don't know which route he got so that he could catch Farfetch'd. Maybe he is the one using Heart Gold Soul Silver. I don't know if he can catch Farfetch'd, or maybe he just had a lucky day on his Platinum. And there is Lantern, pretty bad. I can't really deal with Lantern except with my Pepsi. Again, Pepsi walls everything that's not a grass type in this metagame. If your opponent has no grass type, then he will struggle to take down Pepsi. Yeah, no, I think this might be one of the examples, or another one which my opponent couldn't do anything against Pepsi. I still have 2 other battles in this mode, to which I will bring up eventually in the near future. I wonder if they are still saved on the GTS. I don't think I saved them on my DS. I'll have to check after his battles. That now he goes to Eradicate, and that pretty much shows that he must be using Heart Gold Soul Silver, because this Eradicate doesn't know any moves that's above level 30 or something like this. And there's also Miltank, which you can't really catch in Pokemon Platinum, Diamond, or Pearl. He also uses a lot of normal types, so Raiden is pretty much free to hammer on the rest of his teams. I don't really know why he goes for Rollout. He would have at least gone for Stomp. That would have done more than Rollout, even at the second Rollout, the Speak Turn Stomp. Last one is Lantern, and Lantern can do some damage against Pepsi, but really not too much. I think in the late process of the battle I get some really weak magnitudes which force me to rest and then go for a Snore. That was only magnitude 6, so it didn't kill, and yeah, I just went for a rest to piss him off. Maybe I forgot that it was his last Pokemon. I could have gone for a magnitude and killed him, but I probably forgot that he had only that Lantern left, so I wanted to play it safe. Let's see how I get the Snore, and the Snore doesn't do anything. And I don't even think it's a 2 KO from this range. Another Snore coming out of May, and that's still living. Lantern just doesn't want to die. And I think he even gets a crit with this one, and I go for Magnitude. This time get 8. I would have liked to get Magnitude before, but that's life with Magnitude, you can't control it. And that's the third match of today. I had 1 terrible loss and 2 wins, although the 2 wins were practically for free because my opponents were either not very strong or just had a weak team. So let's sum this up. This was Catch Me If You Can battles for you. I will could search the GTS or my DS for the 2 other remaining battles. These 3 were for the prelims in one tournament. And that by winning 2 out of the 3, I qualified for the semi-finals, which means that I will be facing one of the strongest Catch Me If You Can players on this forum I was playing this at. So it's definitely going to be tough, and I just hope he doesn't get any grass types. I'm pretty sure he did, but yeah, I don't want to spoil you. I hope you enjoyed this particular battles. And I'm looking forward to post anything again. So see you next time, guys.